It's time for another video from the vault, and this week we're continuing our countdown of vintage guys that made men realize they were gay. Let's get into it.
Let's open the vault, go back in time. This is gonna be fun. Tonight, tomorrow as well. Let's go back in time.
Richard Chamberlain started his career as a teen idol in the 1960s, making his debut in a 1959 episode of Alfred Hitchcock Presents. He went on to star in Dr. Kildare, a medical TV series which became a success and made a star of Chamberlain, who played the title role.
Maybe I should have applied somewhere else.
You mean to stand here and tell me that this is the only place you applied for residency?
It's the only place I want.
He went on to have a very successful career in film in the years that followed. He even ventured into singing.
Ladies and gentlemen, Richard Chamberlain sings Joy in the Morning from a certain movie starring who else?
In 1989, a French magazine outed Chamberlain as gay, and though he was never open about his sexuality at the height of his career in the 60s, he finally confirmed he was gay in his 2003 memoir. His good looks made guys in his 60s realize they were gay, but it was also his courage in 2003 to come out in his 60s that helped closeted men build up the courage to be who they really are.
I wasn't expecting you to be scientifically exact, Dr. Sisler. I was hoping to get your educated opinion.
I have a second channel filled with original and funny content. Go on, check it out. There is a link in the description of this video. Ricky Nelson was a teen heartthrob from the 1950s and 60s as well as the 70s. In 1957, he began a long and successful career as a popular recording artist. Believe it or not, his singing career all started because he wanted to impress his girlfriend, who was an Elvis Presley fan. He had an uncanny resemblance to the king of rock and roll, in my opinion. He released 15 albums and made several appearances in movies and TV shows.
What are you laughing about? What I got myself in for?
At the age of 21, he officially changed his stage name from Ricky to Rick in an attempt to appeal to a more mature audience.
I like to label you, put a label on you, put you in a drawer somewhere.
Sadly, at the age of 41, Nelson died on December 31st, 1985, when the Douglas DC-3, on which he was a passenger, crashed.
Heading up the news this morning, rock and roll singer Rick Nelson was killed last night in a private plane crash in Texas.
As shockingly unexpected as his death was, he will always be fondly remembered by his fans. Richard Harrison is an American actor, writer, director and producer who starred in a string of B-movies in the 60s and 70s. Harrison left home at 17 and headed to Hollywood, where he found work at a gym. Many people working in the film industry trained at the gym, and these encounters led Harrison to pursue an acting career. Though his movies weren't all that memorable, he is fondly remembered by gay fans for his physique photo shoots. Do you own any of his physique photos? Let me know in the comments. American actor Sal Mineo was the son of coffin makers Josephine and Salvador Mineo and was of Sicilian descent. He started his acting career at an early age, but his big break came in 1955 when he got a role in the movie Rebel Without a Cause, for which he was nominated for an Academy Award at the tender age of 17. Fans, gay and straight, instantly fell head over heels in love with the fresh-faced boy and immediately started wondering about his sexuality. He met actress Jill Howarth on the set of the movie Exodus in 1960, and the two were together on and off again for many years before he finally came out as bisexual in 1972. Sadly, Mineo passed away on February 12, 1976 after being stabbed in an alleyway while on his way home from rehearsals. He was only 37 years old.
Lionel Ray Williams, a young pizza delivery man with a long criminal record, was convicted and sentenced in March 1979 to 57 years in prison for the murder of actor Sal Mineo.
Though he was gone before his time, the actor left us with a plethora of movies to enjoy and remember him by. In a career that lasted only 5 short years, actor James Dean became a teen idol and a cultural icon for social estrangement. His acting style was vastly different from other actors from the era, and he was one of those rare stars, like Rock Hudson, who both men and women found sexy. The American Film Institute ranked him the 18th best male movie star of Golden Age Hollywood. As with all actors making waves in Hollywood, his sexuality quickly became subject of debate. There was just something different about him, something you couldn't quite put your finger on. And this was a good thing. If he didn't stand out from the rest of the actors from this era, he wouldn't have become a cultural icon. During an interview, he was asked about his sexuality, and he responded by saying that he wasn't willing to go through life with one hand tied behind his back. Marlon Brando was a multiple award-winning actor who also won 2 Academy Awards. His bad boy demeanor, coupled with his good looks, made him irresistible, and he knew it. His behavior during the filming of Mutiny on the Bounty furthered his reputation as a bad boy, as well as a difficult actor to work with. Throughout his career, he was involved in many high-profile relationships, but what made his love life stand out at the time was the fact that he was one of the first A-list actors to come out as bisexual. While others denied the rumors around their sexuality, he embraced it. Thank you for watching this video. Is there anyone that didn't feature in this video that you feel should have been included? Let me know in the comments. You can also check out a similar video by clicking on one of the links appearing on your screen.